They say you can't buy time. They're wrong. In the world of ultra-high net worth individuals, speed isn't just a luxury, it's the ultimate currency. While commercial airliners crawl across the sky at 500 miles per hour, a rarefied category of business jets is shattering records, cruising at the very edge of the sound barrier. Welcome back to Luxury Aloft. Today, we're revealing the top 7 business jets that deliver fighter jet performance wrapped in 5-star opulence. We are talking about machines capable of flying at Mach 0.9 and beyond, velocities that slice through the stratosphere and turn a 10-hour marathon into an 8-hour hop. To put this in perspective, your standard commercial flight cruises comfortably between Mach 0.75 and Mach 0.85. The aircraft on this list, they leave those speeds in the dust. Naturally, this kind of velocity commands a premium. We are looking at prices starting around $23 million and climbing all the way to $81 million. But for the corporations and billionaires who own them, these aren't just expenses, they are the ultimate competitive advantage. So, strap in. Let's begin our countdown with number 7. Number 7. The Dassault Falcon 8X. The French have always understood elegance, and Dassault Aviation has been crafting exceptional aircraft for over a century. The Falcon 8X, which entered service in 2016, represents the pinnacle of Dassault's engineering philosophy. An aircraft that balances performance, efficiency, and that distinctly European approach to luxury. The 8X can reach a maximum speed of Mach 0.9. While that places it at the entry point of our countdown, don't dismiss this aircraft. That velocity translates to approximately 690 miles per hour, and the 8X maintains this performance while offering a range of 6,450 nautical miles. This combination means you can fly from New York to Dubai non-stop or Los Angeles to London, all while traveling faster than any commercial airline. What distinguishes the 8X isn't merely its speed, but how it achieves that performance. This is the longest-range aircraft in Dassault's fleet, and it accomplishes this through sophisticated aerodynamics and 3 Pratt & Whitney Canada engines rather than the typical 2. Yes, 3 engines. This tri-jet configuration provides exceptional safety margins and allows the aircraft to maintain its performance even in challenging conditions. The 8X can operate from shorter runways than many of its competitors, a capability that dramatically expands the number of airports you can access. The cabin measures 42 feet 8 inches in length and can accommodate up to 14 passengers in a configuration featuring 3 distinct living areas. Dassault's cabins are renowned for being among the quietest in business aviation, and the 8X continues that tradition. The aircraft's digital flight control system, derived from Dassault's military fighters, provides handling characteristics that pilots consistently praise. With a price approaching $60 million, the Falcon 8X isn't inexpensive, but it delivers a compelling combination of speed, range, and efficiency that has made it popular with both corporate flight departments and private owners who value Dassault's reputation for reliability and performance. This aircraft also features Dassault's Falcon Eye Combined Vision System, technology that allows operations in weather conditions that would ground lesser aircraft. Number 6. The Gulfstream G650. Before we discuss Gulfstream's newest flagships, we should acknowledge the aircraft that established many of the benchmarks they now exceed. The G650, which first entered service in 2012, was for many years the fastest, longest-range business jet available. Production ended in February of 2025, replaced by newer models we'll discuss shortly, but the G650 deserves recognition as the aircraft that defined ultra-long-range business aviation for more than a decade. The G650 can reach a maximum speed of Mach 0.925, 717 miles per hour, When it was introduced, this performance was extraordinary. The aircraft could fly 7,000 nautical miles at typical cruise speeds, connecting cities that had never been linked by non-stop business jet service. New York to Tokyo became routine. London to Los Angeles, a single comfortable flight. The cabin dimensions, 46 feet 10 inches long, 8 feet 2 inches wide, and 6 feet 3 inches high, set new standards for spaciousness. Up to 19 passengers could be accommodated, or the cabin could be configured for sleeping 10. Gulfstream's signature panoramic oval windows, 16 of them on the G650, provided natural light that made the cabin feel even more expansive. The G650 was powered by two Rolls-Royce BR725 engines, each producing 17,000 pounds of thrust. These engines, combined with Gulfstream's aerodynamic design, allowed the aircraft to cruise at 41,000 to 51,000 feet, well above commercial air traffic and most weather systems. Over 500 G650s were delivered during its production run, and the aircraft set numerous speed records for city pair flights. It was also recognized with the prestigious Collier Trophy in 2014 for strengthening business aviation through significant technological advancements. While newer aircraft have now surpassed its capabilities, the G650 established the template that all subsequent ultra-long-range business jets have followed.
Number 5. The Bombardier Global 7500. When Bombardier introduced the Global 7500 in 2018, they fundamentally changed the conversation about what a business jet could be. This wasn't merely an incremental improvement over previous designs. It was a clean sheet aircraft that set new benchmarks for cabin size, range, and technology. The Global 7500 can reach a maximum speed of Mach 0.925, matching the G650 we just discussed, but doing so with a significantly larger cabin and even greater range. The aircraft can fly 7,700 nautical miles non-stop, enough to connect Singapore and San Francisco, or New York and Hong Kong, on a single tank of fuel. But it's the cabin that truly distinguishes this aircraft. Bombardier created the first business jet with 4 true living spaces, not merely zones separated by tables or dividers, but genuinely distinct rooms. The cabin measures 54 feet 5 inches in length and can be configured to include a master suite with a permanent bed, a full-size shower, a dedicated entertainment zone, and a conference area. This is an aircraft where you can conduct business meetings, enjoy a meal, watch a film, and sleep in an actual bed, all on a single flight from Los Angeles to Sydney. The Global 7500 introduced Bombardier's Smooth Flex Wing, a design that actively responds to turbulence to provide what the company describes as the smoothest ride in business aviation. The wing features unique leading-edge slats that provide exceptional short-field performance, allowing the aircraft to access 30% more airports than competing designs. Powered by General Electric Passport engines, the most powerful engines in business aviation at their introduction, the Global 7500 combines its impressive speed and range with a cabin altitude of just 4,850 feet when cruising at 41,000 feet. That's significantly lower than commercial airliners and translates directly to reduced fatigue and enhanced comfort for passengers. With a price approaching $80 million, the Global 7500 represents a substantial investment. But for those who need to traverse the Pacific or make regular trips between continents, few aircraft can match its combination of speed, range, and cabin comfort. It's become particularly popular with fractional ownership providers and charter operators who appreciate its versatility and passenger appeal. Before we continue to our top 4 speed demons, if you're enjoying this exploration of aviation's fastest business jets, please consider subscribing to Luxury Aloft. We bring you inside the world's most exclusive aircraft, examining the engineering, the luxury, and the performance that distinguish these remarkable machines. Your subscription helps us continue creating detailed, accurate content about the vehicles that represent the absolute pinnacle of design and technology. We appreciate each of you who chooses to join us. Now, let's move to the aircraft that truly approach fighter jet performance. Number 4. The Cessna Citation X Plus. The Citation X Plus holds a unique place in aviation history. When Cessna introduced the original Citation X in 1996, it was the fastest civil aircraft in the world, capable of Mach 0.92. The upgraded X Plus, certificated in 2014, pushed that envelope even further to Mach 0.935, 717 miles per hour. For a time, this aircraft was simply the fastest business jet ever built. To achieve this extraordinary velocity, Cessna's engineers created an aircraft with some of the most aggressive aerodynamics ever applied to a civilian design. The wing features 37 degrees of sweep at the quarter chord, more than any other business jet, and among civilian aircraft, second only to the Boeing 747. The supercritical airfoil, the area-ruled fuselage, and the highly swept T-tail, every element was optimized for transonic flight. The Citation X Plus was powered by two Rolls-Royce AE3007C2 turbofans, each producing 7,034 pounds of thrust. When you applied full power for takeoff, this 36,600-pound aircraft would accelerate down the runway with truly remarkable urgency. Once airborne, it would climb at speeds faster than most airliners cruise, maintaining Mach 0.85 all the way through the climb into the high 30s or low 40s. The cabin, measuring 25 feet 2 inches in length, could accommodate up to 12 passengers. The Cross-Continental Plus range of 3,460 nautical miles meant you could fly from coast to coast in the United States or from New York to Los Angeles in considerably less time than any competing aircraft. The X Plus could complete that transcontinental journey in under 4 hours. However, the Citation X Plus faced challenges. The narrow cabin, inherited from the original Citation III design of the 1980s, featured a trenched center aisle that required passengers to step down. Operating costs were higher than competing super mid-sized jets, and by 2018, larger aircraft like the Gulfstream G750 and Bombardier Global 7500 were approaching similar speeds while offering far more spacious cabins and longer range. Production ended in 2018 after just 29 X Plus aircraft were built. But this aircraft proved something important, that business jets could routinely operate at speeds approaching the sound barrier. The Citation X Plus paved the way for everything that followed, demonstrating that near supersonic civilian flight wasn't merely possible, but practical. Number 3. The Gulfstream G800 and G700. In April of 2025, Gulfstream achieved something remarkable. The G800 received simultaneous certification from both the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, and the European Union Aviation Safety Agency, and it exceeded every one of its original performance projections. The G800 can reach a maximum speed of Mach 0.935, matching the Citation X Plus we just discussed. But while the X Plus sacrificed cabin space and range for that velocity, the G800 delivers speed and sophistication in equal measure. This aircraft can fly 8,200 nautical miles at typical cruise speeds, the longest certified range of any business jet currently in service. Let those numbers sink in for a moment. 8,200 nautical miles means you can fly from New York to Hong Kong without stopping. Los Angeles to Singapore becomes a single flight. Even Dubai to Los Angeles, 8,000 nautical miles across the Pacific, falls within this aircraft's capability. And you're doing all of this at speeds that save hours compared to slower aircraft. Sharing third place is the Gulfstream G700. It achieves the same maximum speed of Mach 0.935, but where the G800 prioritizes range, the G700 emphasizes cabin space and versatility. The G700 features the most spacious cabin in business aviation, 56 feet 11 inches long, 8 feet 2 inches wide, and 6 feet 3 inches tall. This vast interior can be configured with up to 5 living areas, including a spectacular grand suite at the rear of the aircraft, featuring a queen-size bed, full dresser, stand-up closet, dual-window bathroom, and optional stand-up shower. This isn't merely a business jet, it's a private residence that happens to fly at near supersonic speeds. Certificated in March of 2024, the G700 began deliveries in April of that year. By May of 2025, Gulfstream had delivered more than 50 of these aircraft, and they'd already set more than 80 city-pair speed records. Routes from Taipei to Miami, from St. John's in Antigua to Dakar in Senegal, the G700 has proven its capabilities in real-world operations. Both aircraft are powered by the Rolls-Royce Pearl 700 engines, each producing 18,250 pounds of thrust. During testing, the G700 actually reached Mach 0.99, nearly breaking the sound barrier. With prices ranging from $72 to $81 million, these aircraft represent Gulfstream's flagship offerings for customers who demand maximum performance and luxury in a single package.
Number 2. Dassault Falcon 10X. Now we enter genuinely rarefied territory. The Dassault Falcon 10X hasn't yet flown. The first flight is expected in 2026, with entry into service scheduled for late 2027. But this aircraft deserves inclusion on our list because it represents Dassault's bold challenge to Bombardier and Gulfstream's dominance of the ultra-long-range market. The Falcon 10X is designed to achieve a maximum speed of Mach 0.925 with a range of 7,500 nautical miles. While that speed places it just below the Gulfstream aircraft we've discussed, the 10X's truly distinguishing feature is its cabin, the largest cabin of any purpose-built business jet. Those dimensions are extraordinary. The cabin measures 9 feet 1 inch wide and 6 feet 8 inches tall, roughly 8 inches wider and 2 inches taller than the widest and tallest competing aircraft currently flying. That might not sound like much, but in an aircraft cabin, those inches translate to dramatically enhanced comfort and flexibility. The cabin length of approximately 53 feet 10 inches allows for 4 true living zones with seating for up to 19 passengers. Dassault has equipped the 10X with 38 windows, 50% larger than those on their Falcon 8X. The cabin altitude will be just 3,000 feet when cruising at 41,000 feet, ensuring passengers arrive refreshed rather than fatigued. The air filtration system will be the most advanced in business aviation, eliminating ozone and volatile organic compounds. The 10X will be powered by Rolls-Royce Pearl 10X engines, the largest and most powerful in the Pearl series, each delivering more than 18,000 pounds of thrust. These engines promise a 5% improvement in fuel efficiency compared to previous generation power plants. The wing will feature Dassault's first ever use of carbon fiber composites in a business jet, combining strength with reduced weight. Perhaps most impressively, the 10X incorporates technology derived directly from Dassault's Rafale fighter jet. The digital flight control system provides exceptional handling characteristics and includes automated protection modes that can stabilize the aircraft in adverse conditions. The Falcon Eye combined vision system enables operations in weather that would ground competing aircraft. With an announced price of $75 million, the Falcon 10X represents Dassault's determination to compete directly with the Gulfstream G700 and Bombardier's flagship offerings. If Dassault can deliver on their promises when certification arrives in 2027, the 10X could reshape the competitive landscape of ultra-long-range business aviation. Number 1. The Bombardier Global 8000. And now, the aircraft that currently holds the title of the fastest business jet in the world and the fastest civil aircraft since the Concorde retired, the Bombardier Global 8000. In December of 2025, following Transport Canada certification in November and FAA certification on December 19th, the Global 8000 entered service with a maximum operating speed of Mach 0.95. To put that number in perspective, that's approximately 730 miles per hour. That's 97% of the speed of sound. During testing, the Global 8000 actually exceeded Mach 1. It went supersonic, becoming the first business jet to break the sound barrier while using sustainable aviation fuel. The Global 8000 combines this extraordinary velocity with a range of 8,000 nautical miles and a cabin featuring 4 true living spaces. This aircraft can fly from New York to Tokyo and still have fuel reserves. Dubai to San Francisco, a single flight. The Global 8000 opens up city pairs that simply weren't possible before, doing so at speeds that shave hours off long-haul journeys. The cabin dimensions match the Global 7500, 54 feet 5 inches in length, and can be configured to include a master suite with permanent bed and shower, a conference area, entertainment zone, and dining space. The smooth flex wing provides exceptional ride quality while enabling operation from shorter runways than competing aircraft. The cabin altitude reaches just 2,691 feet when cruising at 41,000 feet, the lowest in business aviation production. Powered by the same General Electric Passport engines as the Global 7500, the Global 8000 achieves its higher speed through aerodynamic refinements and weight optimization. The aircraft can maintain a high-speed cruise of Mach 0.92, faster than any competing aircraft can sustain for extended periods. The first customer to take delivery was Patrick Dovigi, a loyal Bombardier customer for over 15 years, who received the keys to his new flagship at Bombardier's Mississauga facility in December 2025. The ceremony was attended by hundreds of employees, government officials, and industry representatives, a celebration of Canadian engineering excellence and Bombardier's return to the top of the performance hierarchy. With a price approaching $78 to $81 million, the Global 8000 represents the pinnacle of business aviation performance. It is, quite simply, the fastest way to travel between any 2 points on Earth without flying supersonic, and even then, it came remarkably close during testing. For corporations whose executives traverse the globe, for individuals whose business interests span continents, for anyone who understands that time is the one resource that cannot be replaced or recovered, the Global 8000 represents the ultimate solution. It's faster than anything else in civilian aviation. It flies farther than nearly any competing design. It offers a cabin that redefines luxury and comfort. And it does all of this while maintaining the efficiency and reliability that Bombardier's Global series has become known for. The future of speed. As we look ahead, the competition in ultra-high-speed business aviation shows no signs of slowing. Gulfstream continues to refine its G700 and G800, both of which are now in full production with growing delivery numbers. Dassault's Falcon 10X promises to bring French engineering excellence to this rarefied category when it enters service in 2027. And Bombardier has firmly established the Global 8000 as the speed benchmark that all others must now chase. Could we see even faster business jets in the future? The physics become challenging. As you approach Mach 1, drag increases exponentially. Fuel consumption rises dramatically. The structural demands on the airframe intensify. Some companies have explored supersonic business jet designs, but the economics and regulatory challenges remain formidable. For now, these 7 aircraft represent the absolute cutting edge of what's possible in business aviation. They combine speeds that approach the sound barrier with ranges that span oceans and continents, all while providing cabins that rival 5-star hotels in comfort and technology. They're expensive, certainly, but for those who can afford them, they offer something that no amount of money can otherwise buy: time itself. Thank you for joining us on Luxury Aloft for this exploration of business aviation's speed kings. We base our content on thorough research and current information, bringing you accurate insights into the aircraft that represent the pinnacle of civilian aviation technology. We'd love to hear from you. If you could choose any of these 7 aircraft for your personal fleet, which would you select? Would you prioritize the raw speed of the Bombardier Global 8000, the cabin space of the Gulfstream G750 or Dassault Falcon 10X, or perhaps the exceptional range of the Gulfstream G800? Each aircraft offers different strengths, and the right choice depends entirely on your specific mission requirements. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to Luxury Aloft. We have many more remarkable aircraft waiting to be explored, along with the world's most exclusive yachts, automobiles, and properties. We'd be honored to have you along for the journey. Until next time, fly fast and fly safe.